Hi everyone, thanks so much for having me today. My name is Masa Kato, and I'm the founder and CEO of Progate. Let me first give you a brief introduction about our service. Progate is an online programming education platform for complete beginners. We mainly provide lessons for web languages like Python, JavaScript, HTML and CSS, Ruby, etc. Since our platform is for complete beginners, we try to make the user experience fun and engaging using colorful slides like this and a lot of visual explanation. So after learning from the slides, learners can practice what they've learned through the exercises that are also prepared. So what you type in the editor in the middle will be immediately reflected onto the previous screen so that you can see what you're doing. And you also level up as you learn, and you can earn certificates by completing different courses. We also have a mobile version of Progate so that even people without computers can experience the joy of creativity. If they think that's fun, learning on the platform on the mobile version, then they can move on to the web version for more advanced content if they want to. So I also want to share a little bit about our vision as Progate. So I started this company 5 years ago when I was still a student at the University of Tokyo. So I was a computer science major actually, and I wanted to learn programming because back then people were building apps on iPhones, and movies like Social Network was very popular, and I wanted to be like those guys, building cool stuff. And that's why I became a computer science major. But what they taught me at uni was very theoretical, and it wasn't really up to date what they taught me at uni. So I had to teach myself, and that experience was very difficult because back then there weren't many resources, especially in Japanese, where a complete beginner could study web programming or app development. So it took me a year and a half just to build a simple web app. And so that's why I thought there should be an easier way for beginners like me to experience the joy of creativity. And so I think that in general programming can be very challenging without any instructions. But if someone can lead the way and show you the right path, that experience will be much easier and exciting. This is exactly the kind of experience that we want to provide through Progate. We want to be the gate to the exciting world of programming, and we also want to be a path so that they can become an independent coder and Google themselves if they can't figure out something. So then comes our vision to empower everyone to open new doors through programming. And to do that, as I said, our mission is to be the gate to the world of programming, to the exciting world of programming, and also be the path to an independent coder. So with that mission in mind, we have supported over 1 million learners across the world on our platform. And although our platform is used mainly by adults, people in their 20s, in Japan, more than 100 high schools and junior high schools are using Progate to teach their students as well. So I also want to explain a little bit about our collaboration with CoderDojo Japan. So first of all, I think that the philosophy of CoderDojo really resonates with us because we believe that everyone should be given the opportunity to experience the joy of creativity through programming. And that's why, for example, we've made the first few lessons of Progate completely free for beginners. And also for school students, we've made some courses completely free. And as I've explained, we also have a practical self-learning curriculum to support the in-depth learning for ninjas. And the collaboration with CoderDojo has been really great, and especially for ninjas who have learned a lot on Scratch and also want to try text programming. Since Progate has a lot of courses for different text languages, it's been a good option for them. But we have had some struggles because many of the ninjas in CoderDojo in Japan start coding with Scratch, and when they try to transition to text programming, there's a few difficulties. For example, typing is one example. Also, they're not used to learning things in English. So since a lot of keywords in programming is English, when it comes to text programming, that can be a little bit difficult. And when they convert to text programming, they have many different choices, right? So sometimes they struggle deciding which programming language to start with. But the mentors have supported these ninjas very well for us. For example, they give advice to ninjas to first use Scratch in English so that they can understand the keywords from Japanese to English. So that makes the transition of, from Scratch to text programming a little bit easier. Also, they obviously give advice on which language to start with based on what they want to build or what they want to learn. And yeah, that's why that has built many success stories for ninjas to use both Scratch and text programming. So since the partnership began in October 2018, last year, we have supported over 1,500 ninjas in 100 dojos. So I think the collaboration has been pretty fruitful. Yeah. And we've had some success stories. She's sitting right there, actually. So she's been using Scratch, and also she's tried out Ruby on Rails course, and she has successfully built her own web app, which has been great. She has won many awards. She can probably explain to you later. And another success story, he used to learn on Scratch, and that knowledge that he had has helped him a lot when he tried JavaScript to build a game that he wanted to build using JavaScript. Yeah, he's also the winner of the Scratch contest in Japan. Yeah, so I guess in conclusion, we're very happy about the collaboration we've had with CoderDojo so far, and I hope the collaboration goes on. Yeah, we're happy to introduce Progate for more ninjas all over the world. Thank you.